Hello, everyone. This is the lineup of tonight's presenters and performers at ArtShare Virtual. Notice that the very first act that you can watch while you're getting together and getting it online is a retrospect of our very first ArtShare, and we put together little clips. It doesn't last that long, but it should be long enough for you to get yourself a soda, a glass of wine, or whatever else you choose to drink while watching the show. The watch party begins at 6:30 on the ArtShare group page. So go there, be there, let's have fun. Art happens here.
She was hysterical. She's like, "Oh, Larry, you brought your little blonde girlfriend with you. Isn't this sweet? Oh my gosh, why did it take you so long to come visit me? It's been forever. I mean, don't you love your mother?"
Where I'm going with that is, this is the first time ever that I ever got up in front of people at an open mic.
7 o'clock and the traffic has stopped. On the street outside his office, it's a sea of red and white. On the boulevard tonight, but he's in no rush, doesn't care much, 'cause there's no one waiting at home. This empty bed reminds him every day there's no one left to love you in LA. Morning awakens him, it has taken him away from the illusion of happiness, here where the ground is not as safe as it may sound. You couldn't have guessed by the way he was dressed, when he stood up at his office desk. Suppose they had a different tale to tell, a story of a bittersweet farewell. Alone in the wild, he pondered and smiled, with his new life right beside him. He walked off to find a place with nature's poetry and grace. With each passing step he was doing his best not to look back to the west and say, I'm never gonna miss that town at all. I'm never gonna miss that town at all. A few days' time and he started to climb up the California mountain that he dreamed of every day before he up and went away. Reaching the top, he decided to stop. His eyes did close, his bags did drop onto the ground where he would make his home. The soft, fertile ground that was his home. A mountain man has finally found his home. Just a little time, just a little something else instead. Just a little time, just a little something up ahead I'm dreaming of. Just a little time, just a little something that I need. Just a little time, just a little feeling gaining speed I'm dreaming of. Somewhere else. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Is there anything that's worth more? Is there anything that's worth more? Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet? Just a little time, just a little something else instead. Just a little time, just a little something up ahead I'm dreaming of. I always thought I might be bad, now I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good, yeah, nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. Just a little time, I show you how to be strong. Just the real way, and I know that we can be strong. Is there anything that's worth more than love? Just a little something else instead. Just a little time. Just a little something up ahead I'm dreaming of.
it starts sometime around midnight, or at least that's when you lose yourself for a minute or two. As you stand under the bar lights, and the band plays some song about forgetting yourself for a while. And the piano's this melancholy soundtrack to her smile. In that white dress she's wearing, you haven't seen her for a while.
Love you, sir.
Look at us, we're college kids. It's so great to see you.
Well, Marianne, are you gonna show me around?
Yeah, I'll show you around as much as you can bear to see. There's a really pretty trail along this way. How was it a conference today?
Yeah, there's some sort of conference for biologists. I just went for more support for my mom. She made some huge advance with that thing she was working on over the summer. It was a huge trip with the other guys. I'm really proud of her.
That's great. Tell her congratulations for me.
Yeah, I will. It's kind of funny. She was actually asking me that too on the way over here. She wants to see you around the house and stuff. Isn't that funny? Yeah, don't worry. I told her we both agreed to pursue our own goals.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried there for a second.
Actually, I quit. Hence the gum.
Oh. Well, congratulations. It's like the future is now. I mean, we were always going to quit someday. I almost bought lights this time. I suppose that's progress.
Shit, it's 8 o'clock already. I should probably call my mom.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Oh, I can clean up here. Come after. I mean, I can just finish this off.
Okay.
was born from particles of stars, the dust that settles on the tops of our cars. Me and the dirt, yeah, we're intertwined. The tree roots grow parallel to mine. I was made for mountain, sea, and sun. Though you make me pick just only one, 'cause I gotta have a move if I wanna feel alive. Gotta have earth and I gotta have sky. And everybody here is a cloud, and everybody here will evaporate. 'Cause you came up from the ground, from a million little pieces. Have you found where your place is?
You were sewn together with a tapestry of molecules, a billion baby galaxies in wide open spaces. And everything you need is here, everything you fear is here, and it's holding you up, it just keeps holding you up. Never see the present 'cause you're always looking back, or counting down the seconds to a heart attack. Bottle it up and the bottle goes crack. Do what you do 'cause you can't come back.
The second you can look into the sky and see your own reflection, you know you're headed in the right direction. The river ride ain't always smooth, but with it I live, and everything is perfect just the way it is. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment in life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light.
That's how I learned the lesson, that everyone's alone, and your eyes must do some raining if you're ever gonna grow. But when crying don't help, you can't compose yourself, it's best to compose a poem, an honest verse of longing, or a simple song of hope. That's why. Weary traveler, calloused and sore, time and gravity followed you here. Rest, my sister, and tell me all about the ocean.
And it was just another night with the sunset and the moonrise, not so far behind to give us just enough light to lay down underneath the stars. Listen to all the translations of the stories across the sky. We drew our own constellations.
Winter sang her song, now her white had begun to green. Freddie growing long, growing wide as a maple tree. Freddie growing fond, what his life had become to be. Oh, to be a tree.
I can see your years in my reflection, dents and cracks embedded in my skin. They will bloom in fireworks and fury for all the times I didn't let you win.
Leave a light on in the wild, 'cause I'm coming in a little blind, dreaming of a lighthouse in the woods.
There was a dream, and one day I could see it. Like a bird in a cage, I broke in and demanded that somebody free it.
dream about the birds on the riverside. I watched their wings catch fire as they flew into the sun.
But then night rolls around and it all starts making sense. There's no right way or wrong where you just have to live. And so I do what I do, and at least I exist. What could mean more than this? Well, how time can move both fast and slow amazes me. And so I raise my glass to symmetry, to the second hand and its accuracy, to the actual size of everything. The desert is the sand, you can't hold it in your hand. In this life like wings, in this life like wings, eyes need us to see, hearts need us to bleed. In this life like wings, you're a rock to me.
Butterfly, tell me if you even know if you're going where you want to go, and if you're showing all you need to show.
And be like a tree, stay stationary. Let your roots grow deep, take what you need, and don't forget to breathe. Oh, and just be. Oh, and be like a tree, let the leaves fall around you. Let the birds sing on your limbs. For when winter comes again, don't carry it all. Gotta let the snow fall. Gotta let it all go again.
Hey everybody. Hope everybody had a great Easter. I just been sitting around the house playing the guitar and listening to music, and sometimes it gets me thinking. And today I've been doing some thinking. So It was a year ago, Easter. Day after Easter, I went home from the rehab center. And been thinking about that today. You know, what I'm about to say, I haven't told many people. So I guess whenever, just get out there on Facebook, right? Lay it out there. So, past couple of years, I've been through, 3 surgeries with the big one. 3 total. So, each time after the surgery, I asked to meet a hospital chaplain, and they'd come in and we'd sit and talk. And each time before they left, they would pray with me. And each time it was different. Something was, or someone was there with us. It got real quiet. Whatever was going on in the background stopped. It was very calming. I remember when I was in the therapy center, I thought about that a lot. There was a guitar that was in like a common area, like an old beginner guitar type of thing. It was easy for me just to get it tuned up and mess around with it a little bit. And this is one song that I would play probably every day whenever I got a chance. As I wander on life's pathway, I know what not the future holds. And as I wander, faith grows stronger. Precious secrets seems untold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious secrets seems untold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious secrets seems unfold. John Prine, huh? First time I heard about John Prine was about 1983. Johnny Cash was doing a HBO special up in Washington, D.C. somewhere. And on that show there was this young kid, 19 years old. With a groovy looking telly, smoking telly player. A kid named Marty Stewart. And during the intermission, Johnny had allowed Marty to come out with some of his friends, and one of them was the late Steve Goodman. This young kid named Vince Gill, a young kid named Rodney Crowell, and the late John Prine. First time I heard about any of those guys. Here's some John Prine for you. All the snow is turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories can't be bought and they can't be won at the carnivals for free. And it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories can't be bought and they can't be won at the carnival for free. And it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Rest easy, John Prine. Hell yeah.
Well, there once was a family called the Smithermans, who were like a lot of people and went to school with friends. Bye, kids. But then something happened, and it all changed. They were quarantined. Mom worked from home and had the kids with her instead. Trying to get work done. You're doing great, kids. Gotta finish this report. And they became the professors of knowledge. Let's meet the crew. It's Katie Cat, Captain Katie Cat, and William Soros. Look at that. Professor Mom provides experiments, so let's start the show right now.
Everybody's dying.
The dinosaurs.
The next, I was going to do a song about relationships, and does anybody know what the Chinese puzzle is? Okay. You know, when you get to that stage in a relationship where you don't go out for dinner and a movie and the drinks afterwards, you wind up staying at home and you watch TV and kick your shoes off and so on. Well, my ex and I we got to that stage, and we're sitting on the couch, we got our feet up and so on, we're staring at the TV, and out of the corner of my eye, she starts gyrating. And she's going like this and back, and I thought, well, she got rickets or fleas or something, and just as I turn to look at her, she goes like this, and she pulls her bra out from her sleeve. I don't understand how that's done. For 30 years, I've been trying to do that with my jockey shorts over my pants. It doesn't work. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger traveling through this world below. There is no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father and all my loved ones who've gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. If you know the words to this, you can sing along too, because I need help on this one too. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beauteous fields arise before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. That's it.
It's kind of the artist self of me that got left behind when I was actively using and drinking. And the only reason why I'm standing here alive is because I got into the Alcoholics Anonymous program, and they told me it was okay for me to come to terms with some sort of higher power greater than myself. And I did that, and it was a lengthy process, and it was a painful process. And I had a lot of things in my life that really, I don't know the words, it just wasn't good. So anyways, I was able to connect with the universe to connect with a great loving energy in the universe, and that's why I'm alive, because I have a relationship with that today. I also have a relationship with myself, and I had to come to believe that the universe and all of the connection and that great spirit of love loved me for who I am and the way I am. So, no politics, right? No religion. This is called straight camp and conversion therapy. Don't work. So none of it was true, and it wasn't you. But you were there when I grew out my hair and had only blank, empty stares. I was in Memphis, and ironically, I fell in love with that city. But the countries were my favorite. But I was bankrupt when it came to trust, and I was being told all of it's a must, and I fussed and I cussed. But you were there, whispering to me through music and the breeze and the trees, trying to set my mind at ease, but the struggle got worse. It was already very real, but it all got worse. Still, your presence surrounded me, and you were there when it wasn't okay to be me, but I felt safe. It was so confusing. Why did it have to go so far, so long? I was left so broken and scarred, no more embers to fan. Everything was charred. Shards of glass everywhere, bloody knuckles, but you were there. On my knees, begging you, please, crying my eyes out, looking up to the sky. Where are you? Because wait is not a reply. I've tried, I can't do this, so unbuckle my seatbelt. I need to get off this ride. This pride isn't real, and I could no longer hide. But you were there, and I became scared. And there's nothing more painful than to long for something that's as natural as breathing and being told it's in direct opposition to loving God. So I went with it, being tested. Like Job, you are what I chose because they said I was chosen and I believed them and I was in it for the win, so I gave in. And then I drank their wine. But you were there the whole time. Why did you let them do this to me? Because now I'm going to drink myself into poor meat and I'll die there. Because when I drink, I don't care. And I'm not scared to try and fly so high without wings. I don't want to think about these things anymore. Because it was never about keeping score. That door was a trick. Part of me doesn't need fixed. You created me like this. A bright light that can't be missed. So why in the world is that involuntary part of me so dismissed? And I didn't blame them, I blamed you because you knew the motives in my heart from the very start. And I had so much to say, but you had your own agenda anyway, so why pray? But you were there. I got caught in a downward spiral that I couldn't get out of, so much pain that I didn't know what to do with, came with a death wish, get me out of this. I was pissed. And then all the blue started to turn into red. Mad at all the lies I'd been fed, I bled for so long, and I didn't know how to stop the bleeding. It was all so misleading, but you were there. And I felt every color on the spectrum and then some. And they told me to run, but I couldn't because my heart weighed a ton. And at some point, everything slowed down, and I just went numb. And I had nothing more to say. I almost put a needle in my arm for the first time that day. Nobody ever sat down with me and asked me what happened. I felt so condemned they were only seeing things from their own lens, and I pushed as you pulled. What a fool I was. What fools you are to believe you're bigger than the sun, moon, and stars, but you were there. And you loved them too, and I knew that about you, and I hated that about you, so it was nothing new. When all the red faded back to blue, with a mission into oblivion, it pushed me and I fell in. It pushed me and I fell in. It pushed me in. Here we go again. Over and over, no sign of an end. I stood up when they told me to sit down. Round and round, I stood my ground, and they interrogated me beyond interrogation when I told them I was going to leave. Question after question, with no time in between to answer them. I wanted to shout, but I could only cry. Finally, a big sigh. They had no idea I had already started drinking. Tequila under my bed in my head, I had no idea what I just said, and the blue went back to red, and you were there. But this time I didn't care, and all those blank empty stares weren't mine anymore. They were theirs, and I understood them. as they watched me become the villain of my own story. Pour me another drink so I don't have to think about all of the ways I'm hurting and hurting you, all of you. But it's because of you that I feel brand new. Because you were there the whole time I didn't care. I stayed the victim for way too long, and I let go, and you showed me everything that I'm not so that I can experience everything that I am, all that I'm meant to be, so I can just be me. So now red and blue are no longer the lonely colors of my life spectrum. I gained some. So many colors of this bright light. Beautiful. I can even hear them. And that's how I know you're still here. The fears are fading. And today, I don't mind waiting.
I've always been interested in banging things, the tones that drums make, all different kinds of drums, all different kinds of cymbals, tambourines, timpanis, bass drums, snare drums. I picked the upright bass up in high school. I played a little bit of jazz, played concert band. And I always had this love for Latin music and the rhythms that they play. I understand Spanish people. I've been in countries where they speak Spanish, communicated with them when they didn't think that the Americans spoke their language. It's a wonderful thing to do that. So music has always been in me, and the need to express it. I went to church, and had an encouraging friend on the trap set. Albert Cheek was his name. And I started picking up Latin percussion in Christian music. And through the travel and music, I found out about a place called Cassia, which is on the way to DeLand. And on Saturday nights, they have 60 to 80 people show up and play country music. So I went out there with my instruments, my percussion instruments. This included, this is Mabel Barnes' washboard. Her mother did laundry in the hills of Kentucky. And I bought it off of her. And so when I went out to Cassia, I met an old guy I used to play with. There was a restaurant in the villages called Bourbon Street. And my friend Albert Cheek owned it, and they had New Orleans food and real good jazz, because Albert was a musician. And I do mime. So he hired me to do mime in his restaurant. And there was a guy named Cajun Dave that came in, and Lee Britt played bass with Cajun Dave. And I was messing around with the band as a mime, and I grabbed the tambourine, and I was playing with him. Became friends with Dave. Anyway, what this is leading to was I started playing with a country band. I used to hate and despised country music. Now I really like it. Even the old stuff. I guess I changed, the music hasn't. And so I went out to Cassia. Lee Britt was there, and he had me come sit in with him. Got to know a guy named Joe Gall out there, and Joe invited me into his band. And it's a nice little closed-knit group of people, real down-to-earth, and fine people. And so I haven't been there in a while. But this is one of the instruments that I play, and this has a lot of things in it. And sometimes I don't think I've even touched the surface of it. It's an old mountain instrument, very popular in bluegrass. And so what I want to do tonight is just try not to be nervous and try and introduce you to the washboard. And I started with thimbles, and they would fall off my fingers because they don't have thimbles the size of my fingers. And somebody said, shotgun shells. So I went out to the range and I got different sizes of shotgun shells. 410, 12 gauge, excuse my finger. Can't even read it. Anyway, they're different sizes. So I have a bevy of shotgun shells. So here we go.
the fact that they're fearful or they're concerned or, you know, they have nerves about it. But it's because when an artist gets up on stage, just like when an artist paints a portrait or a beautiful picture and puts it out there for the rest of the world to see, we're exposing our hearts and our parts of our insides to you. And that's what this instrument does with me. First off, Michelle, I thought your story was extremely powerful, and I felt what you were going through your words. It was very touching. And I just really like I said, I got all these flutes and they're all different keys, and I'm just going to see which one wants to sing right now. And yesterday, we did a history of the Native American flute class down at Lake Sumter State College at the Southern Campus in Claremont. Last year when I did it, we had 20 people, which was a decent crowd. Yesterday we did it, we had over 150 students show up. Teachers had sign-up sheets in the back of the room for their kids to get extra credit. Teachers were, I don't think anybody wanted to teach yesterday, I think is what it was. Because, I mean, the whole classrooms, they were getting into the classroom and teachers were bringing all of these college students down to learn about the history of this wonderful instrument. And I learned a lot about it by doing that research in the background about how it came from simple bone flutes that were very difficult to play, and some of them didn't have holes, to this pretty complicated instrument that I hold in my hand today, which is one of the 3 instruments that is indigenous to North America. The banjo and the mountain dulcimer being the other 2. So this particular flute was made by a man named Leonard Lone Crow. He is no longer with us, but he lives on in the instruments that he made, and he was an artist in creating this. And those of you that have created art know that when you create it, you do put a piece of yourself into that artwork. And a piece of Leonard is in this instrument, and I'm going to play it for you. Yeah, lots. Carlos Nakai Canyon. Let's see. Always check the bird. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
I can remember the song. Had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta, we like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own and left us alone. John and Linda, they live at home. And Joe was somewhere on the road. And we lost Dave in the Korean War, and still no more. It don't matter anymore. Know that old trees just get stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. And old people just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much anymore. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream. And we both see someday I'll go and call her Ruth. We worked together at the factory. What can I say if he asks what's new? Nothing for you. There ain't much to do. Know that old trees just get stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. And old people just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're walking down the street Sunday, spots on hollow painted eyes, please don't just pass them by instead, as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello.
Hi everybody, my name is Melody. I'm going to be singing Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, so enjoy. Oh, this is also a cappella, by the way. Into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown, for trouble while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh, oh, you're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I hurt you, which I don't, I've spoken from my fears. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. Every day is a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that loves to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Oh, 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 oh. Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown? Thanks for watching.